Here in the race for the top four as Arsenal take on Manchester United in the early kick-off, and it's just the start of a knockout weekend here on BT Sport. Welcome to a fixture with so much history. That is where these games used to be played out. Martin Keough would recognise it well. These days, it's just the other side of the railway line, here at the Emirates. And this is where the immediate future of both Arsenal and Manchester United might just be on the line.
There's a gilt-edged opportunity to be in, to finish in the top four. Who wants it most? And I think, from an Arsenal point of view, I'd love to see them go and do that today.
It's time to find out, and it's time to find out in the company of Glenn Hoddle, Steve McManaman, and first, Ian Dark.
Thank you, Jake. Good afternoon, everybody. Questions here. Can Manchester United be as bad again as they were at Anfield in midweek? Can Arsenal be as good again? The team used just one change for the Gunners after that excellent win at Chelsea. Cedric returns at right back. Ben White moves back to central defence, and Rob Holding is left out. Eddie Nketiah, who got his first Premier League brace at Stamford Bridge, keeps his place. A fit again, Takehiro Tomiyasu makes the bench after 3 months out. Manchester United changes after the debacle at Anfield. Cristiano Ronaldo is back after compassionate leave. Rafa Varane and Scott McTominay return after injury, and Alex Telles and Jadon Sancho are recalled. Harry Maguire's on the bench today after the bomb threat to his home in midweek. Also out Marcus Rashford, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Phil Jones and Paul Pogba, who may well have played his last game for Manchester United. He won't be fit again, that's the word, to play again this season. To England legend, Steve McManaman.
Yeah, I think we know how Arsenal are going to set up. They're going to play with a 4-2-3-1, that exciting front four. And as for Manchester United, I think the bigger question is how they're going to perform today. 5 changes after a rather dysfunctional performance against Liverpool on a windy Emirates afternoon.
Kick-off, and Manchester United getting us underway in another of their change outfits, the navy blue. Now Nenny, who did a good job at Chelsea, being brought back into the side. He hasn't had too much of a look in, but with Thomas Partey out for the season, it's important really that he plays a big role. An early free kick here for the Gunners. Another crossing which was missed by Varane, missed by both of the defenders, and Saka, what a save! But then it's into the back of the net, and Arsenal have the lead early on. Nuno Tavares it was arriving to put it in the back of the net. It looked like the hair had done the job, but Arsenal ahead early, vitally. Both missed the ball. But here's a chance for Elanga to equalise. And a good save there from Ramsdale, but there was an opportunity. The flag's gone up now. Corner.
Well, it was fantastic play from United. Ronaldo, first and foremost, flicks it off to Fernandes, gets on his bike. Fernandes plays him. There's the reverse ball from Ronaldo.
You're doing it very soon.
Well, that was given away by Ramsdale. Fernandes can equalise here, but doesn't.
Wow.
What a let-off for Arsenal there, and for Aaron Ramsdale.
What on earth? It took a deflection anyway because it's a corner. But right into McTominay. Really, you'd fancy Bruno.
Now Dalot. Elanga hugging that right-hand touchline. He'd worked it well. Back to Cristiano Ronaldo. After that 100th Premier League goal. The first one was 18.5 years ago in his first spell with Manchester United.
Yeah, he's heavily involved actually, and as I mentioned before, his touch is really nice. He's on the money all the time, involved.
There's again. McTominay's touch was a bit heavy though. Here's El Neni, helped on by Odegaard and Nketiah. Not sure whether Nketiah would have been offside, we'll see.
Well, let's see Rafa Varane. It's Diego, no, it's
Odegaard for them. Bukayo Saka. Odegaard again, he knows where our pass is, and the ball is in the net from Nketiah. The flag doesn't go up initially. Arsenal have a 2 lead, and it's Eddie Nketiah who strikes. United seem to stop. There's going to be a check on this for sure. But Nketiah has put the ball in the back of the... Another very good penalty. 2-0 to the Gunners. And Manchester United in deep, deep trouble again here. Nerveless, wasn't he?
I think he was a little bit, and entitled to be, but he was as cool as a cucumber by the time he gets to the ball. Puts it nicely into the corner, keeps his cool.
Sancho again. Matic with a lovely... Odegaard, who's been outstanding so far. El Neni, and De Gea wasn't quite sure where that was ending up, didn't take the chance.
Yeah, you expect the keeper to save that from there. He comes, I think it might have just...
Done with a little bit better by Telles. Long-range effort from Saka. Took a knock as he hit that.
Yeah, he just kicks...
He fails to do it. Only the third time he's whisked one for Manchester United, but what a time to do it. And I suppose there'll be the debate about should Ronaldo have taken it. To work in here as well. Dallo with a wonderful chance, tipped onto the post, and it goes away. Ramsdale. Odegaard again. Saka. They're claiming a handball here. Arsenal. Referee doesn't give that. Saka for Bridge! Oh, what about that? Granit Xhaka! Massive goal! For 3 vital points. It's another defeat for Ralph Rangnick. It wasn't humiliating as it was at Liverpool, not this time. It might even have been a different story had Bruno Fernandes put in a penalty when it was 2-1. But Arsenal went on to get a torrid season for Manchester United.